All right, guys. I said I was recording. I didn't know if there was the. Anyway, uh, I'm not trying to. There with the with. Yeah, I've already voiced my people who teach them how to do glitches on YouTube. Still have their YouTube account. Still using the same name on and the same Bethesda account. Still teaching different glitches to people who get banned for doing the glitches they're teaching on YouTube. It's just. Uh. Anyway, all right. My bloody baseball bat without my free radical my radical mask does 523. Okay, with my radical mask it does 547. That means that mask adds 5% damage to my bloody melee. That's all the unyielding does. 5%. So I mean, it doesn't even make a difference. When you're out smacking things, it makes no difference whatsoever. Do what? Yes. It makes no difference whatsoever. When I start topping out at the 3,000 damage, it will make a little bit of difference. But when you're doing 3,000 damage, who cares if you get 300 more? I mean, at 3,000 damage, almost everything in the game dies. So what's it matter if it's doing 3,000 or doing 3,300? Because almost everything in the game dies at 2,000. I mean, and then as for the whiners because they didn't do the stupid freaking storyline properly, they can bring in a mule and farm it like everybody else, or they can, like I said, the Secret Service armor is jack. The Under Armor is useless. You might as well be wearing Raiders, freaking road leather as that. And I spent all those freaking gold bars on it. Oof. And then and then the helmet, same thing. The helmet's useless as hell. It's worse than the combat helmet. The only thing that makes it better than the combat helmet is it at least has a freaking flashlight on it. I mean, that's a, yeah, but you can put a gas mask on and do the same damn thing. I mean, it was total. I mean, I basically blew 3,000 freaking gold bars. I mean, and okay, and why don't they shield the stupid underliner? If they would have been vault steel, if it would have been vault steel and legendary nodes to make both those pieces, that would have made them both a 1 star. Okay, you randomly roll the dice every time you do it. Yeah, I mean, have they never played Dungeons and Dragons and how hard it is to roll the number that you want every time you roll the damn die? No. Well, what I was thinking was, and what I sent him in a tweet, and what I sent him in a tweet was, is you take the Voltec one, okay, and you cross it with the Brotherhood of Steels, and you cross it with the Urban Scout one, the Enclave's Urban Scout one, which will give it 13, and then +2 on almost every one of the perks, +2 on all the perks. It's not quite all the perks, but it's basically all the perks. +2 on all the perks, 13 and 13. I mean, it's not better than the Brotherhoods. It's not better than the enclaves, and it's slightly better than the Vault-Tec. And you have to buy the plan. You have to buy the plan. Then you have to buy the plan. Then you have to buy legendary models, and you have to buy steel, and then you have to roll the dice on every one of them with flux and ultrasight and. I mean, all these things you have to roll the dice on. I mean, you have to buy you have to make it, you have to shield it, then you have to roll the dice on it being a legendary module or not. I mean, or even the other way around. You have to roll the dice and then shield it. I mean, yeah. And yeah, and then to top it all off, okay, if yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've already sent him a tweet about that one about using the mole miner outfit. Why can't we put the mole miner outfit on, and get the rad resistance that we're getting for the with the circuit service? All they got to do is throw that outfit into the game, and it balances out the system to where the Secret Service armor is basically just something for you to do, because you can just go get the. All you have to do is wear the mole miner outfit. Oh, I already know that one. I mean, yeah, yeah, that's what there with the when I if I get to that point, I'm gonna go with the biochem because that's usually what I put on the chest piece, and then the jetpack is the two I'm gonna go with because that's the only two I ever put on a chest piece when it comes to armor. Yeah. Uh, I don't know, man. It's just there's so many things that just doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and I don't know. I guess it's because I'm a writer that I start nitpicking all these storylines and stuff that just. Uh, and then the radicals at VW all right, and then the radicals at the VW lumber that it just drops you right there in the middle of nothing. Why aren't you working a peace treaty between them and Meg for bonus? And the Foundation only having one kiss ass storyline. I mean, it's the Foundation. There's like a dozen different storylines you could run out of it without even altering programming. All you'd have to do is just. I mean, it would be like 2 pages of coding and boom, you're done. I mean, it'd be like, yeah, I know. It'd be like 2 pages of coding at the beginning, 2 pages of coding at the end, and they're done. And there's like 12 of them. And the coding's already there. It was just all you have to do is link this to this with 2 pages, and that's it. Anyway, rambling for no reason. And oh yeah, another point I don't even remember. Yeah. I wonder if it was the fall that killed me or you hitting me that killed me. Oh, okay, then it's probably you hitting me then. I don't know why VATS isn't working. Couldn't get a VAT lock on you for nothing. Yeah, and then stupid me took grounded with this guy when I first started PvPing because I was running shotguns and everybody else was running explosive laser rifles.
Don't you hate it
And
when
yeah, it's like they hit me with the explosive laser rifle. And I jump like this, and boom, it's just and and now with the lasers, it's just kind of useless. Anyway, all right, what is it you're wanting? What was it that you were wanting? Your auto tuning. Yes.
like the two-shot explosive, it literally breaks like so easily, and you have to buy so many air pistons and repair it.
So
Yeah. Hey, Wag, you wanna see something cool?
what?
Watch me. Watch this.
What?
And look at this. This caught my eye because I thought it was a bird fluky observed high from the quarter diver, but it was a plastic plate in this egg.
Yeah, those eggs are usually explosive. Wait, no, that one's not explosive.
Ooh, I like that weapon.
What, the laser rifle? It's nothing fancy. It's not even a good one on this guy. Just like a two-shot, uh, tune automatic laser rifle. VATS critical do plus 50%, 15% faster reload. If it wasn't for the 50 faster reload, I would have scripted it a long time ago.
Ooh, I like that Tesla rifle.
Yeah, there with. Yeah. If you want to seriously want to do this PvP thing, then let me move some stuff around, and I need to move a couple cards around and take out the looted rat away, and
How much for your gas mask?
those are free, man. You just get them in game.
I had one, but I don't know where it went. It was my Nazi mask that scared people.
Yeah, hold on just a second. Let me take a look. What's this?
Oh,
Kill a Wendigo while wearing a clown costume.
oh yeah, I have that too.
Yep. Alright, what's this guy got? He's got 13 armor. Alright, I'm gonna jump over to this guy's base. Check out his armor. And then I'll show you where to find those masks for free. Oh, did I ever send you a team invite? Oh yeah, they took away our ability to send team invites and accept them while we're in load screen.
I'm never really that person, so they well, there's people that leave me just a bunch of stuff, and I was like, hey.
As crazy as it is here, it's better than where
Where
I've
in the
been.
world? Did you jump on me?
No, I meant like him collecting stuff.
I said jump on me and I'll show you where to get those masks for free.
Coming.
Well, arrows sure went down in price. They're free up at the crater. No, they're not clean, but I can get you a clean one. All you have to do is farm the robot. What the hell? Oh, okay. Marine dense mod, Ripper. Yeah, well, that was pointless to bother reading that stuff. Alright, come on, SP. There ain't nothing there worth buying. There's nothing in them worth buying.
Well, I like looking at stuff. Mountain Mothman. Come on, but I'm not buying it.
There's Foggy. Hi, Foggy. What is with that hat you have on? What is that, the hair? That's the purple hair. Okay. I was wondering what the hell. It's like, what the mask is that?
Yeah, it looks special, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
No, I do like this guy's door.
Yeah, I got a bloodied one on my warrior. I'm thinking about switching him over to junkies. I'm thinking about turning him over to. Mine's AP.
Classic.
Yep. There with the all my melee weapons are AP or they get replaced. Come on, SP. I want to show you where this mask is, and then I've got to go get a couple of fixer plants from Foggy because those guys won't stop harassing me about it. They want me to buy freaking those stupid key cards for the sheep imposter, and they want me to kill the imposter for them so they can try to get the fixer plan. And I'm like, you're wanting me to spend freaking 1,800 caps freaking buying the damn cards.
They fucking run like 8 encrypteds a day each.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they want me to do them, and they want me to spend my caps doing them, and it just irks me off because it's my caps.
I would have been like, no.
And it's Sheep Squatch. It's just the imposter. It's just that, you know, it's they make me feel like they think they're entitled, and it should. And it shouldn't be me buying the card. It should be them buying the card, and it should be them paying me to kill the stupid thing. I mean,
Yep, that sounds about right.
I mean, I kill it in 5 minutes. We start the thing.
So why
It,
that way?
and I sit there and I jump up and I jump around and I jump around and I jump around and I kill all the damn robots until there's no robots left, and then I attack her and then I kill her, and it takes me about 5 minutes to do it. And I'm quite honestly, if it wasn't for the stupid pylons, I could do it by myself. And
Yeah, if it wasn't the pylons, it'd be easy. Fuck, if it wasn't the
yeah, I could do it with this guy. All I have to do is
encrypted as far as they just clear servers of all of the missions and flip to the next one. Yeah, on a good day, you could probably get like 25 queens.
whoa, what's
in
this
like
thing?
6 hours max. And that's like them going as slow as possible.
What is this thing right here on the end of the trailer?
I don't know.
It looks like they took one. Looks like they took one of those metal printer thingies that they got here, metal paper cutters or whatever, and they put an electric diode on it. I'm blowing up with messages. Okay, where am I? You have to become allies with the raiders. You have to just keep doing raider missions over and over and over. There are 3 of them. Okay, there's 3 of them. All right, there's 3 of them. And then if you do the foundation mission and you let the guy go and don't get the thing for the foundation, you get experience points for that, and you get more points for the raiders than you do out of doing it for the foundation. And then if you go over and you talk to that guy over at the sex robot in the basement, if you go talk to him, he'll send you on a mission, and if you side with the raiders on that mission, you get bonus points for that. So it ends up being 5 missions for the raiders.
Oh yeah, Pat, I need help with getting done with Moses' quests.
What does it take besides ally? Is it a specific mission that gives you the plan for it?
No, it's just unlocked in their ass.
Yeah, it may take a little while for the paperwork for the programming to unlock. The bow mods, it took 2 days for them to open up for me. Once I achieved the ability to do it, took 2 days for mine to unlock.
That's harsh. I'd be irate.
Yeah, I wasn't happy about it.
Fix a plan on this character right here alone if you want one.
All right, I promised SP was wanting my mask, and I told him I'd show him where he could find them for free anytime he wanted them. Which is 5 times better than selling it to him.
Yeah, if you want to come back and just fix your plan off of my character, you can be scared.
Whoa, dude,
Okay,
look at it.
I'll be there in just a second.
This glitched, it's glitched.
Yep, come on, downstairs. Okay, so it's right here on the counter, and I don't know why there isn't one there.
Maybe you kill
And
someone.
he sells one
with
for like
one
25
of my
caps.
weapons. Think of me
Say it, let me see.
when you do.
Gas mask, we got 70 caps. He's too high though, but yeah, it sits right here for free on this counter. If you jump servers, and you can jump back whenever you want, but if you jump servers, you'll find it right there on that counter.
You should take
SP.
up the rating line. Take what
He said
you
70 caps.
want.
Jump
Kill
servers,
people that
and you'll find it right here
deserve
on
it.
this counter between the TV, the computer, and the cash register. Just jump servers, and then you can jump back to this server, or if you find a good one or something, let us know. I'm gonna go talk to Foggy. I gotta attend to Foggy.
Yeah, I just got a fixture on this one, and I got to switch to my other character. I'm pretty sure I got an order on that one.
Okay.
I don't know how many I have, so I tend to give them all away. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. You said you had a whole bunch of them or something there with the.
Yeah, I'm giving away a lot too, so I don't know how many I have left. I know I got one on this character, like for sure already. So I'm gonna switch characters.
Okay. I'm loading on you.
Sure.
Whoa, 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 whoa! It says you're not on the server.
No, I'm on your server.
It's on main menu.
Alright, I'm in you.
Oh, it's alright. Well, okay. There with the. I was just.
Much easier.
I just gotta figure out where you're at. So there with the. All I had to do.
It doesn't matter, I'm in you. So wherever I'm at, it's where you're at. So just don't move.
Okay. Hey, better, 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 better. Hey, better, 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 better.
I had somebody who was like,
5,000.
I was like, hey, you know, you might want to change your fucking armor out because I can clearly see that like your armor's not modified. And he's like, you're a level 128. What could you tell me? And I was like, okay. There's no need to be rude, but and one of the other guys is like, that was part of his team. He's like, are you kidding? That's Foggy. That's all of his alternates are above 100. His main is like almost 500. He's like, oh. I'm like, dude, even my shittiest alternate is a 128.
Yeah, no, there was.
Yeah, some
I get people doing that all the time, and like, what's your highest character? And I'm like, I don't know, it's like 220 now. And they're like, that's it?
Foggy, get in here.
yep.
And I'm like, yeah, that's it. I've got like two 220s and two like 190s and
Nah, Foggy's a jerk, dude. That guy's a piece of shit. Every time I've met that guy, he's always giving me a stinky eye.
He can destroy me.
Probably. He is kind of a jerk nature. All I've known Foggy to do is to make everybody's day really, really fucking rough. So, if he ever enters your party chat, make sure to block him immediately.
How old are you, SP? Yeah.
By the way, I'm Foggy. That's funny. That brings me joy. So where are you right now? Where are you at?
I'm right here in the yard.
I also hate me.
I don't have any chameleon. I haven't built my chameleon armor yet for him.
Yeah, let's be friends. Dude, I thought you were someone else.
Yeah,
I'm working on
it was.
I'm working on building a bowstring chameleon for him.
Yeah, I thought it was
Nice. I also think I'm a ninja.
Oh my god, look at your hair. It's like a bee nest.
Okay, you're on the other side of the building. I'm coming.
Something like that.
Oh, you're fat.
Yep.
What is that?
So fat.
What is that?
I eat too many players. It's just drop junk. If you want it, you can have it.
I like that loop bag.
There you go.
Are you just gonna drop it?
Can I trade with you?
Or what?
I don't know.
I'll go with a mild this time. Spicy maybe. Just 'cause there's no
You know, I can remember when I was looking for my Grognok axe, and there with everybody was wanting 50,000 caps and legacies for my Grognok axe. And now that I have a Grognok axe and I don't want it anymore, everybody tells me it's garbage and nobody will give me anything for it. I mean, I can't even get 10,000 freaking caps out of it. What the hell, dude?
Is it Rodney Axe Legacy now?
No. And then they're like, why you want to get rid of it? And I said, I got a baseball bat. And they go, what, is a baseball bat better? No.
I'll tell you one thing though, you get mint for a bear arm though.
I've got homemade ones, but I don't have a legacy one. I mean, a legendary one. Yep.
Should I start putting my fingers back out?
Well, that exploit's gone. They patched that already. The chomp? The one where they look at you before they take off your shit?
All up, I'm full of junk.
Yeah, they can't jam your shit anymore. That was a quick thing. Yeah, I've heard that it has been fixed. I've seen people with their vendors up and stuff, like, high levels, but at the same time, just take your exclusions and put a different character on an alt.
Ooh.
You're like, I do. So you get 5 or 6 crazy ones, but
You need to start putting your junk back.
I was going to.
I'll hold transfer. Like,
3 main alts.
Nah, I don't want to spend the money on the little box thing he used to transfer. I'm on my way back. And then I want to test something. I'm curious. Let me get my bag. Let me put it up, and then I want to test something. I'm curious.
What kind of serums do you have?
I don't know. Where's my bag?
Right here.
I'm not seeing it.
I can make all the serums that pertain to an unyielding build.
I'm short.
I'd like to have some more serums. I only had 4.
I'm short 4 on one guy, 2 on one guy, 5 on one guy, and 7 on the other, I think. I'd have to look to make sure.
That is dark times, sir.
I get buried. I fill myself full of caps. And everybody goes, caps aren't worth anything. Caps aren't worth anything.
They're like the
Caps are worth tons of stuff.
Yeah.
Caps are worth tons of stuff. You know what caps are worth?
Everything in the game.
Junk supplies. Shitloads and shitloads.
There's
and
PJ.
shitloads of junk supplies.
Oh, that's why I can't find it. I was thinking PJ was you. And how did I get it under this bridge?
Hey, PJ. Can you not kill me?
How you doing on ammo? Do you use ammo? I can't remember if you use it.
Yeah, I do. I got, I'm full of fusion cells and stuff. I got a guy who has the 2mm, yeah, new minigun one, and he's whining he wants those. And other than that, I think I'm fine. It's
I'm just talking about like if you need some.
fusion cells. I mean, fusion cores are my real problem, and 45s. Yeah, fusion cores and 45s.
Cores, are you sure?
Yep, fusion cores and 45s are my two.
167 fusion cores.
Yeah, I could use a couple of those. But yeah, they're with the fusion cores.
Rusty pick.
Alright,
Go to the rusty pick.
alright,
I got you on all that shit.
alright. SP, get over here. I want to try something. Yeah, he's one hitting us with a Deathclaw gauntlet. Where you at? Okay, come here. Hold on.
Remember, you're getting up early in the morning.
I'm done.
Right here. Come here.
Did you hear me?
You ready? I want to block. Yeah, I heard you.
Wanna know something funny, Whacker?
What?
Had a guy trying to tell me how to set up a build, and then everybody on stream was like, "That's not how you do a build." Bogey's right. You're retarded. On feed, I was like, "That's hilarious." They straight up called you kind of a douchebag on feed. That's fucked up.
I'm loading on you. SP's not listening. It's alright.
He's here. Wait, shut down immediate. Imminent.
No yell, no yelling. No yelling.
Yeah, he gets emotional.
Yeah, 30 minutes. It's just this server. It's not the game. Alright, let's see. Notes. Dear Lord, I forgot how many notes are on this character.
I hate you.
What?
He murdered me.
Well, considering you've gotten 150 caps from me tonight, I'd say that 25 was a pale comparison.
Can I get a team invite?
Maybe here in a little bit. We're not done beating you up. Or actually, we're not done paying you to kill us.
Yeah, 50 caps to kill you.
Yeah, I think I gave away most of my fixer plans. I mean, I don't want to make absolutely sure, but I'm pretty sure I gave away most of them.
Yeah.
That's one of them. I think my main has another one still. I was checking to see if this one has one too.
I want to go find a Mothman.
The best way to find a Mothman is go do the lighthouse. The
No, a
No, you do that one, and then they hunt you. You do that one, and then they hunt you.
You don't have to wait until that event, though. You can just travel through the forest in the middle of the night and then look behind you periodically.
Yeah, that takes too long. You do Path of Enlightenment, and then within the next 2 days you'll kill 2 Mothmen. And then you do it again, and then in the next 2 days you should be able to kill 2 Mothmen. But you got to pay attention because sometimes they don't attack you. Sometimes you have to attack them. But the more you do that in Path of Enlightenment, the more aggressive they get towards you. I did it twice in one day. I did it twice in one day, and I was just running around in the woods, and all of a sudden I was smacked, and the screen flashed, and I was like, "What in the world?" And something just landed on me, and then all of a sudden I got hit by the Mothman again. It literally pounced on top of me, and then just started attacking me. And I was like, "Whoa!" And I jumped back, and I switched to melee, and then I just. And then I jumped back, and then... Alright, there's nothing in the cooler.
I know, how are you on Stimpaks right now?
Oh, yeah, I've got plenty. There with, I have one guy who doesn't have any, but he's fine. He's got like 40 freaking blood packs. I've been waiting until I can run out of serums. Yeah, I need 45 rounds. I burned through those like crazy.
Here you go. Check the cooler.
Ah, thank you.
Here, I got, you need 5.56, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I burned through those pretty good too. Not much, not as much anymore there with I've sold all my explosive ones because I don't like them. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. I've met people on trades that they had characters that their box was full and their character was full of,
It's making me put them in slowly, so I apologize.
their box was full and their character's full of nothing but 5.56. I mean, there was nothing on the guy but 5.56.
That should definitely keep you going for a minute, or do you need more?
No, that's plenty there with... He made me 473 pounds.
How about plasma cores? You good on that or no?
No, I don't even use heavy guns anymore.
Okay. Are you
My heavy gunner's now a pistol build.
no?
Do what?
I'd take some.
Okay, go ahead and grab them.
Oh god, they just make me overcover.
What level are you, using? I see. There we go.
But yeah, the 10mm pistols are the same as the combat rifles, and the 44s are the same as the hunting rifles. And it's just, and then the 38s is where you're looking for your power. The 38 pipe pistols are where you're looking for your power, your fast power. I'm not hiding. Do you want me to hide? Would it make you feel comfortable if I was hiding?
Then I can come find you.
There you go. That should help you out for a bit. I'll check my main in just a second and see if there's
There's
anything
nothing
else.
in here.
I know. That definitely should be a lot of ammo for you for a while.
Yeah, it'll last a while, that's for sure.
Can we trade? I'm looking for some,
Oh wait, that's my assassins. I didn't get the cloaking on this guy yet. All I have is the assassins. Which is garbage.
What'd you say?
I'm looking for apparel. And I trade with you and look for some.
I don't really have, like, apparel that you would care about.
I'd still like to look.
Assassins is garbage.
It's too much work for me to
Unstoppable Comics.
No wonder you were kicking my ass. This weapon's garbage.
As an adult in this game, I would not like your crayons. They, I'm really advanced in this game, and like I don't know, there's nothing like if I was gonna give you something, I would just drop it. I don't even trade anymore. I don't care.
I want to look in your inventory though.
Why?
Yeah, it's like asking to look up at a woman's dress. I feel self-conscious.
Oh my god, that was so weird.
Give me your gauntlet. I'm gonna put the third claw on it.
Wait, how much for a radicals mask?
They're supposed to be nerfing them. They're supposed to be taking them out of the game.
You ain't taking my bloody dead claw on us.
No, I was gonna put the third claw on it for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll put the third claw on it for you. Now that you don't have it.
Wait, are you running away with it?
Yeah, I'm running away with it. It's mine now. Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
You're lucky that my shotgun's gone.
I think you have to leave past this first. And also accept engagement.
Do not worry, Jingles.
Well, I dumped almost a full clip on him before I took off.
Care of you.
I was on my way over to my camp to get the thing done.
I got another one. I do have another one.
Sweet.
If you want to pop to my world, because obviously I can't join your world, it's all shutting down.
Okay, yeah, here, just
Today's
let me
output
finish
is
his thing real quick.
sensors are dirty. The world is my dumpster.
I have a 3-star bloated glowing one with a bowie knife. And then it mutated and I was so
The
mad.
Bowie knives are pretty cool.
But you got the right cards on, so you do a lot of damage.
Of course. I think that's pretty much with any weapon.
Oh no, let me off the bench, let me off the bench.
Yeah, I was throwing fucking flares and hitting it with rolling.
People still buy the pink baseball bat.
The what?
Pink baseball bat.
Oh, the wiffle ball bat skin?
No, pink, the pink one. The one that you can't
Got it?
My god, it gave me a
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Got it?
I haven't really ran across that too much. Everyone's pretty much looking for something practical. I don't see too many, since Wastelander's job, I see a lot of practicality in the game about this, so people don't really go too much for the whimsical, the hard, bullying job, but I imagine if you hold on, there'll be no reason why you can't
Still don't recover this.
Welcome to our world. You have one steel scrap.
not as big.
Just take it. I don't
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's alright, I'm already jumping to Foggy.
everybody wants to grind right now.
You have to wait until everybody's bored of the game.
Yeah, everybody's bored of Wastelanders, and you got almost 2-3 months of that. Because, what is it, 3.2% of all Fallout players have gotten 300 bullion off.
I haven't even touched Bullion yet.
Exactly, see, there's case in point right there. I have bullion on 3 separate characters.
How much? I've been really wanting the...
Maximum?
Yeah, I was gonna finish the foundation today with my warrior, and it never happened. I popped in, and it was before I even got on. I was plagued with business.
Hey, Fog.
What's up?
Would you like to do a nuke with me? Because I have a nuclear
One thing about Foggy, Foggy don't launch. I do everything but launch. I've launched one nuke this entire gameplay at a 3,500 plus hours I've only launched it once, and I had someone else prep it.
Oh,
I just don't like it. Not even that I can't do it, I just don't like it.
well, can you help me? Then I'll launch.
I don't want to help anybody. I mean, that's like case in point. I don't want to help somebody prep it either. Like that's the same thing as launching it myself. The whole point is I don't want to go through the prepping of a launch. But if you absolutely have to, you can always just pop onto a Twitch feed and fucking friend request somebody who is launching on the feed and ask if you can feedback. That's
Come on.
easy. You know,
I
there's
haven't
ways
launched a
around
nuke.
it.
I haven't launched a nuke since like November.
I've only launched one the whole game.
I remember when I first started playing Fallout. People gave me stuff that
Alright,
like
you
an
heading
hour
forward?
later.
Yeah, I'm in your world, but my camp's not coming in. There's a Brian here. Is this public?
Yes, the public.
Well, it says your world's full.
Possibly. I do tend to join worlds that a lot of people try to join as
My
well.
camp's not loading. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes.
Yeah, there's 3 people on
What's the max level of Fallout?
here a couple minutes. There isn't.
What? So there's like level of thousands?
I've seen like 2. I've seen a level 1800 and I've seen a level 900.
Is its own reward. Sometimes a wet and dirty one.
The laser trigger things.
Right.
Who
The
wants to
laser
help me
trigger,
level
the
up
fucking
to
grenade thing or whatever. All those different things that people did in the beginning.
Dang, I'm gonna be jumping on my couch, waiting for your over on the floor.
I kinda wish I had PC so I could 5-star legendaries in the late.
Right.
Wait, there's 5 stars?
Yeah. Full active PC version is pretty bad.
Is there anything better than raw asbestos?
Wastelanders.
The terrible.
Well, I heard someone PC turned a wedding ring into a 5-star legendary.
Yeah, because they're fucking morons and they have nothing better to do but to fuck with the code on the game, so just trash.
Yeah, and that's part of the problem why we have such trouble on here, because they're
Left all this precious junk
doing the same
around.
crap here. The that one glitch we had that for a while, that was brought on because of them on the PC jacking with us. Because one of the PC games that armor was supposed to be that way. They had the Secret Service armor already there, and we were getting glitched with the Secret Service armor when we got in our power armor.
My favorite is all those people that fucking all the fucking Secret Service armors and everything. They're all banned, all of them, because it's hella trackable. They all got
Wait, what did they do?
It's hella funny. What it is they fucking glitched out the server for the Secret Service armor plans. So they
How did they do that?
like a full. I forget what the exploit was, but they fucking they exploited the whole fucking thing, and they got like all the plans and shit. Yeah, they all got fucking banned. I think there was only a couple that fucking grabbed the bullion that didn't fucking get banned, but they're dormant right now just because of the fucking. They don't want to come. I'm like, why try? Why, like, you know darn well that's hella fucking trackable. It's just silly that you can do it.
Yeah, that's not making any sense.
I was doing Slippy's clean,
Okay.
and someone one tapped me.
Okay.
And I was like, how did you one tap me? And the person said, oh, I didn't mean to do it, I got out the wrong gun.
Yeah. He pulled the glitch gun out.
Yeah.
One of the people
stalkers can do it. The fucking medics instigating. There's a couple of glitch ones.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be right back and go into my refrigerator and sitting in it.
For sure.
I am totally confused on how they were doing that.
Well, you are.
I am totally confused on how in the world they were doing that, because everything I know about glitches by listening to people talk about the glitches and that stuff, it would be impossible to do that to keep the gold and the plan on the glitch.
Yeah, they already. I've already seen somebody with the entire suit on. I was like, you know, you're gonna get banned, right? Like, I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, because it's 1,400 a week is the most you can get.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck are you gonna sit there and walk around with like all the armor plans and think that you're gonna get away with that? Like, you do know that you stick out like a sore fucking thumb on your profile doing something like that. That's just dumb.
Alright, fellas, I'm signing out.
All right.
Say goodnight to the gonna pet that dog kid.
Eating a second batch.
Oh yeah.
This is supposed to be a camping batch.
Oh my goodness, a camping bitch.
No, that's not the camping batch. It's all cleaned up.
Oh, I see.
This is not the camping batch.
Okay.
This is so funny.
Thank you. Thank you, princess. Alrighty.
I just can't even wrap my head around that. And yeah, I've met several people. I've met several people with it too, and I know a group of guys that were trying to buy into it, and I told them about the using the legendary scripter, you know, and it's swapping out the Secret Service armor that way. And they were like, didn't believe me and stuff, and then I showed them how to do it, and they were supposedly supposed to start, one buys one piece, the other one buys the other piece, and then pass the pieces around like that. But I don't know if they did or not, because they can't get along with each other with a shit. But that's the only way I can think of that they could be, you know, that they could be actually get a suit that fast, is a, you know, if you got like 6 people together and did that. But but vendor unit, that's been there like that since the vendor unit got come in. I don't know why everybody's just like freaking on it now.
No, baby girl, I don't want to play right now. Okay? I just got done doing all the dinner and everything else. Okay? I'm not playing, baby girl. Yeah, so you push them up. It goes down. Yep. Okay, so what were you saying?
I said that one with the vendor unit, it's been like that forever. I don't know why everybody's freaking out now. I mean, we've been we've been able to do that one for the longest time. That's how you know how when somebody's on the vendor and they back away and then you walk up to it, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Trying to be all stinky.
Why are you telling your small little kid to shoot?
Jesus.
She's nice.
She needs a bath.
Or she's stinky.
She needs a bath. He's trying to tell her she needs a bath.
Oh. Get the water ready and get her some shampoo.
Bro, it's so hard to get a place that's kicking, a fucking server that's running proper. Nobody's fucking doing shit right now.
Yeah, there with the I can barely get anything done because of business.
I have like, there's about 9 to 12 hours worth of fucking queens per day. But, like, see, everybody's taking a sabbatical today.
Yeah.
Someone made their camp under a bridge.
Well, Farming Flux, the most I've ever done is 5 nukes in a day, Farming Flux. Farming Queens, the most I've ever done was 9, and that's because I ran on nuke
Hey,
cards.
someone's selling Nuka Tapper for like 1K, and I could easily get it.
Yeah, but nobody cares.
Yeah, they give it to you as you walk out the vault.
Therefore, this whole line of conversation is moot. No. It's moot. M-U-T-E. Oh man, I had a squeaker in my fucking chat like 2 days ago, and I was just like, oh my fucking god, dude, stop. So I had to mute it.
Yeah, we had.
Like, what's up with squeaking into the mic, dude? Like, in what normal, like, setting in the real world environment would that remotely be okay?
Yeah, we had one the other day that was doing that too. It was unbelievable. We ended up kicking him from the party, and then a couple days ago I jumped into a party because I was getting invites from him, see what was going on, and one of the guys in there I wasn't friends with was making groaning
Fire
noises
breather in the station.
and making
Hold.
weird
You're
comments.
taking the
And it was
fight
like,
to those. Scorched.
thought about reporting him.
Yeah, it gets so boring.
It's like, what is your freaking...
It drives me nuts. It immediately makes me aware of the passage of time.
I know, it's like, why would you
You
even
know
want to
the
make
drill.
noises like
Buy
that? And even if you were
sell.
like legitimately doing things like that that actually got the noises that you're making, why in the fuck would you be having the video game even on?
I think it's the same reason why we have flashers.
You need supplies. I am
guess.
programmed to trade. Match made in heaven.
Can't help what we're into.
And I like made a couple comments about, is everybody got this guy muted but me, or is he got everybody but me muted, and nobody responded, like I wasn't even talking. And then I was just like, I waited for a little while, and then
You
I just
can
left team. I
gear
didn't even
up
tell anybody I was
here.
leaving. I just left party. I didn't even tell anybody I was leaving.
All the time,
It's just,
it's not my MO. I do whatever. That's why I don't join people's teams. Like, people send me team requests and shit. Almost.
Fire breathers are the elite of the responders, taking out the scorched one at a time.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
last thing I want to do is I have them, oh, why'd you leave team? Oh, why'd you leave team? I'm like, motherfucker. Fuck, dude, I left team for a reason.
Responders set up this trading post for their fire breathers unit.
Oh, time. The accent server, though.
I don't know why I went the back way. I'm gonna go see if the lead's in this building, and then I gotta go. I gotta get up and head out by 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I gotta take mom and dad and get the vehicle going and get heading out. It ends up being like an hour and a half. So, yeah, when I was a kid, it used to take up to 3 hours to drive 45 miles. It was only 55 miles an hour on the interstate. It was only 55 mile an hour on the interstate. And
I'd be doing buck 20.
yeah,
Let's say my daughter in the car, which I do 2 miles or right at the speed limit. 2 miles under or right at.
yeah. And all that stuff gets me so upset sometimes because there's a law in the state of Missouri. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but there's a law in the state of Missouri that says any vehicle over X amount of weight isn't legally allowed to run over 60 miles an hour, which means any diesel truck.
Missouri's got a lot of weird fucking laws, man.
Uh,
It's just weird. It's like local racist and very weird.
Yeah, and no diesel truck, even if it's empty, can only if it's bob heading can it run over 65 miles an hour. And I got pulled over a few years back with a state patrolman driving between two diesel trucks running 75 miles an hour, and he pulled me over because I passed him running 77. I mean, the two diesel trucks were running 15 miles an hour over the speed limit, which is actually a felony and actually makes them lose their legal right to drive diesel trucks. And he pulled me over for running 2 miles an hour faster than they were. That's fucked up.
It's
Yeah,
funny,
cops
but
are usually about what the law, not about what they're doing. They don't care if they're breaking the law. They care if they're breaking the law.
Yeah. And then there's a water planing. There's a water planing law there with if it's raining, no vehicles allowed to run over 45 miles an hour, regardless of the type of road you're on.
Oh, I know how nuts Missouri is, dude. I lived in Ozark, Missouri for like 2.5 years. I definitely know how nuts there. You know the slaughterhouse up in Ozark, Missouri?
Yeah,
Like blue casing fucking slaughterhouse or whatever it's called.
yeah.
I don't know if it's still called that. It's been a long fucking time, but like there's a slaughterhouse slash auction in fucking Ozark, Missouri. I used to be the 12 mil guy for that place.
Hey, you. Want to talk for a bit?
With a cigarette in my house, being 14, fucking murdering cows all day.
Yeah. But
Yeah, Ozark's nuts. I used to buy my weed off of this fucking UPS guy that had a gigantic afro that was not black. Great afro though, like award-winning afro. It's fucking beautiful.
yeah.
Very impressed. And I'm usually not impressed by an afro. You know what I mean? Like I see an afro, I'm like, oh yeah, but I mean, like a Hindu guy, gigantic afro, that turns fucking heads.
Yeah. Well, that's actually like genetically possible. There, they don't have to perm that.
His afro is made. He's got a perm.
I went to school with a guy who was white, and he put white on his applications and everything, but he had tight curly black hair, and his brother had tight curly red hair, and I mean you couldn't run a comb through it. I mean.
Well, I mean, this one of the things a lot of people don't seem to realize is that black people are children of the Nile. Okay, they are the original.
Well, the Mediterranean coast, the Mediterranean
You
coast.
can't make a black person, but two black people can make a white guy.
Yeah.
So, like that shows the level of genetic diversification that they have inherent in their body, regardless of the situation.
Yeah.
That's fucking impressive. Like that is like
That's the
fucking cool.
that's the Mediterranean coast area. The actual true Africans, they look like Asians.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're the children of the Nile. Like they're.
Yeah, that's the Mediterranean coast area ones. And then the South African ones actually look like the Mediterranean coast ones because of the trade routes around Africa.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people don't realize what they actually look like. Not only that, but a lot of people also don't realize that the richest person to ever walk the face of the earth was straight out of Africa.
Yeah, that's
In fact, he was so rich that his fucking face is on so many ancient maps. Like it was a standard making a map taking away the rights, but exalting one of their people to the highest level. It's kind of weird. It's
You.
weird to do both. To like, you're a piece of shit, but I fucking love the hell out of you. You're like, what?
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense. And
Yeah.
my favorite is the young kids don't even know who the fuck Mansa Musa is.
Yeah. Was he the Islamic one,
He's the one who,
or was he the one that came after?
caravan. Yeah, he led the caravan all over, fucking Africa with his riches, with, you know, like,
Yeah, he's the Islamic one. Yeah.
He's the one with all the golden camels and shit.
Yeah, that's the Islamic one, I think.
Yeah, he's the richest.
Yeah, it was part of the Islamic story on it is that there was a trade route that went through there, and he was one of the stop offs of the trade route, and he had found his gold mines and all this other stuff, and he was like really rich in the trade industry with their own ships and military, and yeah. Yeah, he was basically, king of the world, basically. And they were coming through with the Hebrew stories and the Christian stories, Islam stories. And he, like, found religion and became Islamic. And when he done that, he, like, gave up all his warring and all his hoarding and everything else and went around it with caravans, giving away money and
He was so rich that he destroyed the economy of a country and then bought the entire economy back at an interest rate to fucking stabilize the entire economy overnight. And the only way he tanked their economy was just his entourage alone through spending in a fucking city that fucking tanked the entire economy in the country. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's power. You and your homies show up and fucking destabilize the entire purpose of money in a country. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and that was, I guess, there with as the story goes, that's what broke the white people's back, and they declared war on Africa and took all the diamond mines and all the gold mines, and yeah, and,
It was mineral rich.
yep, and
He proved that Africa was mineral rich.
yep, and then they crippled Africa back into the Stone Age.
Yep.
Hey, is this party private?
Yeah, why?
Except for the stream.
Yeah, except for the streaming we're doing right now.
Well, make sure to send me an invite because I'm about to go talk to Cole really quick.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm getting ready to log out. It's 10 o'clock, and I gotta get up in 5 hours, basically.
Well, Fog, can you send me an invite?
For what?
To the party once I leave.
What? I don't understand the part.
When I leave, Foggy will probably leave the party and close
I
it.
will literally bounce immediately.
Why?
Because I don't need it.
Yeah, he's just socializing with me.
Yeah, I just have to round real quick with,
Fog, give me all your handmaids.
yes, right away.
Handmaids are garbage. Handmaids are garbage. Combat rifles are better.
True.
They have a faster fire rate and only do 10% less.
Somebody just dropped a bolstering sentinel, fucking, a scout armor chest piece in the ground.
Really? 1 star or what?
Yeah, I'll take that.
1 star? 1 star or what?
No, it's a 2-star bolstering sentinel.
Oh.
Or 3-star bolstering sentinel charisma.
Wow, why in the world would they just drop it?
Well, I usually run into a lot of really, really high level people.
Ah, alright. And he thinks you're low level or
They
something?
do shit like that.
If you don't want it, I know that I would definitely be glad to have it. And I know like probably 1 million people I could sell it to.
Right.
Alright, well I gotta get off here. I gotta go to bed.
I'll get you
Yep. I can't believe they just dropped that like
Fire
that.
breather detected.
See you tomorrow.